So we call that beautiful yellow belly perch or golden perch. So I thought I'd come up with a nice Moroccan spiced golden perch. We're going to serve that on a chickpea avocado salad, a little bit of lime through there as well. I'm going to serve a yogurt and chili dressing with that. So the first thing that we have to do is make the actual marinade for the fish. So what I've got here is some cumin seeds, some turmeric, we've also got some dried chilies. Now, what we need to do when we're making any type of dried marinade, we really do need to release the oils out of that. This is just called dry roasting. I'm just going to dry roast these ingredients. The next thing we're going to put in is our raw ingredients, or fresh ingredients I should say, which is our garlic. It just helps when you're bashing the garlic down that it doesn't throw all the ingredients out everywhere. The next thing that we need to do is add some salt, which helps us paste that garlic up into a paste. So plenty of salt in there. In goes our garlic. Next thing we need to do now is pound all our ingredients together. As the ingredients start to come together in a paste, I add some coriander root, which holds a lot of flavour. Then Scotty helps me out and adds a little bit of oil. Add a squeeze of lime juice for a bit more zesty flavour. Pop everything into the mixing bowl and add more oil and more lime juice and give it a good stir. Okay, these fish, absolutely beautiful perch, but a little bit too thick. We're going to be cooking them in the pan today. Fantastic if we wanted to do them in the oven. You know, we could just pan sear them, finish them in the oven. Yep. But today I'm going to have to slice these a little bit thinner, okay, so that they cook quickly in the pan. So we'll just cut them on the slant, like so. Okay. So I'm just going to pop these in here now, without hopefully trying to get my hands too dirty. I'm going to use my tongs, and we're just going to marinate these up. So we're just going to stir these around. And whatever you do, I am being serious, don't get this on your clothes, okay? Because it does stain. Now, I think that's pretty well done. We're going to pop that, with the tongs and all, into the esky. Okay, the next thing we've got to do is our salad, step 2. Straight down with an avocado. This is the easiest way to do them. Just twist the avocado. Okay, with a larger knife. Now, you've got to be really careful when you do this. So any of the kids at home, please don't do this. Okay, straight in, we twist. Out she comes. Now with avocado seeds, it's fantastic to keep the avocado seed, put it back into the avocado if you're only going to use half the avocado, because there's actually an enzyme in there that keeps the avocados green. I dice the avocado and add it to the mixing bowl. Then I add some canolini beans, chickpeas, finely chopped red onion, and segments of lime and orange. Then I throw in some chopped coriander and some flat leaf parsley. And to top it all off, drizzle with olive oil, add a pinch of salt and a good amount of cracked black pepper, and toss it all together. Next we're on to stage 3, our yogurt dressing. I finely slice a small section of long red chilli and add some natural unsweetened yogurt. I spoon in some honey we picked up from Mudgee and squeeze in a little bit of lime juice and stir. It's a simple dressing that will go really well with our fish. And now it's time to cook. Okay, just going to get that smoking. So probably 2 to 3 fillets in this pan at the moment. Yeah, fantastic. Geez, it looks good.
Oh, it does look
now, good. What is important as well, as you can see, this is the skin side up. I like to put the presentation side down first, for reasons that basically if we cook on the side that we're not going to present and then we put it down the other side, well then it doesn't look too good. Okay, while we're waiting for our fish to cook, we're going to put our salad on our plate ready to rock and roll. As you can see, absolutely lovely. I think we're going to have a really nice dish here, Scott.
Looks really good.
Yeah.
Just tell me, exactly how long should you leave the fish to cook on one side? What am I looking for?
Well, what I like to do is I like to cook it at the moment. As you can see,
it's starting to whiten up.
On the edges, yeah. What I like to do personally, so that it doesn't dry out the fish, I like to turn it over, get a nice colour on one side without it being too hot. You don't want to burn the fish. You really don't want to burn the fish. So I'll keep it on a low temperature. Yep. Okay, we'll just check. So we don't want it to be burnt. We want a nice colour on the fish. as you can see. It is a beautiful colour.
Geez, that's looking good.
Yeah, absolutely lovely. Okay, these fillets are a little bit thick, so I'm going to cook for a few minutes on this side. Okay, and then I'm going to turn the pan completely off, so there's no heat in our pan whatsoever.
Okay.
All right, so there's no heat, keeps reheating it, because it's come to temperature now. That'll finish off cooking off the fish, and we'll get a beautiful piece of fish. Okay, I'm just going to take the side off this lime, squeeze a little bit of lime juice over the top of that. As you can see, and you can see there's no heat here, so there's no danger.
Yep.
There's no flame, so it can't catch on fire. Okay, and I'm going to let that rest. And if you are concerned whether that fish is cooked enough, don't be scared of having a look in the middle. Just having a look there, like. Beautiful. There you go. Look, nice. See, it's perfect at the moment.
Yeah.
We don't want to. We'll just leave it now to relax. Yep. So we've rested our yellow belly, and it's time to plate up. I place a couple of fillets over our salad and spoon some dressing over the top. Then add a little sprig of coriander and a couple of lime wedges. Drizzle with some oil, and it's ready to eat. Now, this is the first time I've ever tasted yellow belly, and I'm going to let you know how it is. Oh wow, mate, that is absolutely superb. Really, really good, and really goes well with that dressing, you know. It packs heaps of flavour into there. It's really, really good.
Excellent. I'll tell you what, Paul. Beautiful glass of wine, beautiful dish you've cooked for us.
If it wasn't for you, mate, I'd be having beans on toast tonight.
That'd be interesting.